questions and understanding, okay? They were saying that humans are very obedient. So if we're given information, we just take it as it is, and then we just go with it instead of questioning and seeing if it actually applies to our life. And we make this little routine around it once again. We just stick to it every day. They kept saying it's very mechanical. They analyze our thoughts to understand how this mental process actually works and why we do these things, why we don't question, and why we just obey these little routines, and we just stick and we become comfortable with them. They were showing me, and this is where the sarcastic humor comes in, they were showing me a big hamster wheel and a hamster that keeps going and running in the same direction, right, in the wheel. And we're thinking we're going to go somewhere else and exit and have a different result, but we keep going around in circles over and over again. So obviously it's going to give you the same result. When it comes to medication, they invented a lot of medication that changes genetics or the structure of the DNA, right? They analyze certain animals, and they love working with animals specifically and experimenting with their DNA. They extract the DNA from animals to play around with it and kind of like see what else it leads to. And they mentioned that the animal DNA is actually very similar to human DNA. They mix and experiment a lot, and they had huge labs. They had like a bunch of liquids all around, formulas, and they love switching and experimenting once again. So their labs were beautiful. They're saying they're always looking for ways to improve and make things better, and that's why they keep like trying out different things with DNA, moving it around and experimenting. That's how their genes are, and they're very perfectionist as a species. So they like to analyze and improve and improve and improve. Like that's their thing. They also mentioned geomapping. So they said that geomapping should be something that we should include when it comes to space travel in the future, because it's going to help us out a lot. And we're going to learn a lot about geomapping just in general once we apply it more. They're saying it should be included on how we analyze data and information in space-time. Geomapping has a lot more information for us to learn from and understand. And once we understand it, we could start traveling into space. It has to do a lot with astrological locations, they mentioned. And once we master it, once again, we will master space travel as well as a species. They also like to analyze formation of stars, stardust, and they said